place. "You okay?" she said again, a mountain twang to her voice. "Fine. Just trying to catch my breath." She glanced over her shoulder. "Should I call somebody?" "No, thanks. Just needed a break." He straightened, fist to his back, trying to get a full breath past the scar tissue in his throat. She looked him up and down, taking in, no doubt, the non-reg running gear, the black leggings and non-reg tee. "Do you, work here, sir?" He couldn't help chuckling. "Yeah, starting today. Actually, I used to run this circuit, around the wall, when I was a mid." Her eyes widened. "You're the new soup?" When he nodded, she glanced around. "At least we got one of our own this time." Dan frowned. "Excuse me?" Nothing, sir." She edged away. "I just meant, welcome aboard, sir." He nodded again, still puzzled, but she'd already turned away, accelerated, climbing the arched footbridge with a grace and unstudied power that left him feeling twice as tired. Forcing reluctant legs into motion once again, he jogged up onto the same scuffed, weather-worn planks he'd sprinted so lightly over before, when he was young. The grounds of the United States Naval Academy were divided into upper and lower. The cemetery and some of the playing fields lay to the north, across College Creek from the original footprint of old Fort Severn. They constituted the upper yard. As he clattered off the footbridge, leaving the river fog behind, the lower yard came into view. To his left loomed the granite and glass bulwark of Nimitz Library. Beyond it rose Hopper Hall, computer science and cybersecurity. To his right, the massive gray slab of Alumni Hall. Cutting a right, he jogged past the Vietnam Memorial to Decatur Road. He took a knee to catch his breath again beside Warden Field, the Academy's drill ground. He remembered hot, sweating days in ranks, laced into the pigeon-breasted coatee and leggings, as his knees buckled and the sweat ran down his face, and the suspended rifle gathered the weight of the planet. Across the field stood Captain's Row, decorous brick homes built early in the previous century. Senior staff lived there, the captains and commanders who'd work for him, starting today. Beyond them rose a gray brick wall, and past that, historic Annapolis, capital of Maryland, a city tiger-fiercely protective of its traditions, history, and its tourist-dependent economy. Hoisting himself again, he forced reluctant joints back into motion, past the Beaux Arts mansarded granite of the main academic buildings. To his right, the museum, with such obscure attractions as an admiral with 4 eyes, and Chester Nimitz's saddle. Stribbling walk, he circled the level, meticulously groomed red brick paths that wound between monuments to fallen midshipmen and stone and bronze figureheads from long-gone ships. Past colorful beds of lilies and tulips, and green patinaed cannon. Past the massive copper-domed chapel. Below it, in a hushed crypt, lay a rebel Scotsman, American captain, and Russian admiral, John Paul Jones. Ahead loomed the sprawling octopus of Bancroft Hall, Mother Bancroft's 8 wings and 5 stories of French Revival granite had housed the brigade of midshipmen since Teddy Roosevelt's time. In the early morning light, it seemed to levitate, ephemeral, illusory, like some castle of dream. He'd come of age here, passed from frightened plebe to blasé firstie, from youth to adult. He couldn't help glancing up to check the window of his old room, and then to another window where, that memory still hurt. He trotted past the green-painted flanks of captured torpedoes and down through an underpass. Near the 8th wing, he angled right again, past the armory, recalling tea dances, racks of rifles, furtive kisses in a coat-filled nook.